Capitalism got you down? Try to make ends meet and feed your family, but need to spend 25 poke for an apple some rando picked up off the ground? Tired of ridiculous prices for TMs, gummies, and evolution items? Have you considered stealing? That's right, friends. Today we are going to deal a crippling blow to capitalism. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about robbing Kecleon blind so that you can take your Explorers of Sky playthroughs to new heights. Before we get started though, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, the community Discord. Don't give your money to Kecleon, instead give it to me. In our community Discord store, you can find fun subscriptions that grant you shiny Spinda emotes, server ranks, credits in my videos and streams, early access to content and channel updates, and a special channel just for supporters. Every little bit helps and allows me to spend more of my time streaming and making videos, so check out the link in the description down below. While I'm shamelessly selling out, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Here's the part where I would shove some nonsense in your face like only 10% of you are subscribed, but instead, I'm just going to have you stare into Kecleon's cold, dead, unseeing eyes. Stealing from Kecleon shops you find in dungeons is a fantastic way to stock up on rare items like gummies and TMs, but is also a great opportunity to steal tons of money that you can then use to buy more items from the shop in Treasure Town. It is, however, one of the most risky moves you can make in a dungeon if you are not prepared, so let's start by getting to know our target a little better, shall we? While each Kecleon shop owner's level is usually in the 40s, their stats are through the roof, and nearly every single attack they land in the early and even late game will cause you to burn a Reviver Seed. On top of this, Kecleon is always at double speed, meaning they can almost always move and attack faster than you. Rather than having a specific moveset each time, it is also important to know that Kecleon has instead a pool of moves that are randomly selected, which include what you see here on the screen. After Kecleon is stolen from, he will begin to summon his brothers to help catch you, spawning a new Kecleon on the floor every few turns that will begin roaming, seeking to put you in the ground. Once you have stolen from a Kecleon shop, escape orbs will also no longer work, making the stairs your only way out. If somehow capitalism is able to catch up with you and knock you out, you will lose all of your money and your items will be replaced with plain seeds. Needless to say, the stakes are high, but with some proper planning, all of this can be entirely avoided. Let's start with the methods of stealing from Kecleon that are the safest, most surefire way to result in success, and then we'll start getting fancy. Don't forget that before you steal from Kecleon, you can always sell him a bunch of items first, such as gold ribbons, lost loot, or TMs. If you play your cards right, you will be able to steal back everything you sell to him and get to keep all the money you gained in the process. No matter which method you end up using, I also highly recommend finding the stairs on the floor before stealing, in case things don't go according to plan. Starting with a classic, we have the Troll Orb. Don't like looking Kecleon in the face while you rob him blind? With the Troll Orb, you don't even need to be near Kecleon to take all the items that he has. To pull this method off, all you need to do is find the stairs on a floor, stand on them, and use your Troll Orb to bring every item on the floor right to you, including everything on the Kecleon shop mat. Once you use the orb, it will trigger Kecleon's wrath though, so be prepared to pick everything up and get out fast. If you're still nervous about getting caught, you can always use an Almach Orb or Quick Seed to boost your speed so you can pick the items up faster, and give Kecleon less time to reach you. Prioritize picking up the most valuable items first, that way if Kecleon finds its way to where you are, or if one spawns in the room with the stairs, you can make a quick getaway. Our second method is another easy one, and involves using a Pure Seed. All you need to do is grab all the items from the shop, eat a Pure Seed, which will teleport you to the stairs, and then book it as fast as you can to escape. Keep in mind that if you do this in the first half of the game where you are forced to have a partner Pokemon, you may run into some issues with Kecleon knocking your partner out repeatedly while you try to get to the stairs. To avoid this, you may want to be prepared with a Roll Call Orb, or if you want to leave things in the hands of fate, warp your partner out of the room with a Warp Seed to hopefully buy you enough time to get to the stairs after eating your Pure Seed. After you steal from Kecleon, you have exactly one free turn to get your partner out of trouble, so be careful. For those of you who like to live life on the edge and enjoy putting your fate in the hands of RNG, you can use a warp scarf to escape the shackles of capitalism. While, again, posing a greater risk for any partner Pokemon you may have, it is entirely possible to grab all of Kecleon's items and then equip a warp scarf to your leader Pokemon to warp around until you find the stairs. Just remember to wait for a warp scarf activation while still on the Kecleon shop's boundaries to avoid bad RNG not warping you away in time. If you play it smart and find the stairs beforehand, you can get warped close enough to them to escape, though you may need the help of some items like stun or warp seeds to even the odds with any incidental encounters with Kecleon. If you're feeling brave and want Arceus to take the wheel, you can even try this with a single warp seed and hope for the best if you have nothing to lose. The last big way to pull off a safe heist, but also one of the more uncommon ways due to how rare the item is by using the mobile scarf or a mobile orb. This strategy becomes a little dicey if you're in the middle of a big room and trying to steal from Kecleon, but you can mitigate the risks of being far from the wall with status items like Petrify Orbs and the like. All you need to do is take all the items from the shop and then hightail it to the wall as fast as you can. Once there, you can navigate to the stairs through the walls and almost entirely avoid interacting with Kecleon. Now that we know how to steal from this clown safely, there are a few more tactics we can use to optimize our ill-gotten gains. First of which being exclusive items. There are a few Pokemon that have exclusive items in their arsenal that can actually increase the odds of finding Kecleon shops, and shocker, the more shops there are, the more we can steal. Lickitung has the Licky Scarf, Ditto has the Ditto Torque, Chingling with the Ching Torque, and ironically, Kecleon with the Kecleon Torque. All you need to do to get this boost is have one of these Pokemon in your team and you're all set. So I highly recommend having a Pokemon on your team with one of these exclusive items. Also important is to know where Kecleon shops are most likely to spawn. The Kecleon shop spawn rate is not the same throughout all dungeons, with some having much higher rates than others. The highest rate you will find in most dungeons is a 9% spawn rate per floor, but there are some more unique spots that you can check out with some higher rates on specific floors. On the screen are some of the best dungeons to find Kecleon shops in. I encourage all of you to check out each dungeon's shop item pool on Bulbapedia if you want to target specific items in shops like Evolution Stones, Gummies, or TMs. So there you have it, friends. I hope you were all able to take some of these tactics and use them to steal from the rich to, feed the rich, because let's be real, you're never really poor. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and to leave a comment down below if you have any other video ideas you want me to take a look at. Thanks again, friends. I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.